Hello everyone, this is the Lord's Legion here, and once again it's time for another video. And I haven't done an Unscripted in a while, so I decided now's a chance to have another one. And today, I'm a bit late on this, but I'm going to talk about the Justice League concept art from CW's Dawn of the Justice League, which shows us a bit about what it's going to be like in the film, possibly. And it shows us the different members we haven't seen yet, such as Cyborg, Flash and Aquaman, which we'll get to in a bit. Now, I know the show had a bit more things going along, like a new look of Suicide Squad, as well as like some footage for Wonder Woman, but really there's not really much to say, and there's not really a lot of interesting things to really add and put my opinions forward like I do with the whole concept art of the new Justice League film that's coming out. And it's quite interesting to look at all these because we haven't seen any of these things yet, and it's quite an interesting take that they're gonna go with. So without further ado, let's begin. Now for starters, we pretty much got the main three Trinity, Batman, Superman and Wonder Woman. As far as I'm aware, they remain unchanged in that they pretty much look exactly the same as far as I'm concerned. It looks a bit like Batman's logo looks a little bigger, but I'm not sure if that's just the way I can see it or whatever, but other than that, he looks pretty much the same. Superman looks the same, he's fine the way he is, and Wonder Woman looks pretty heroic. So first of all, let's just focus on Aquaman. Now, in this, he's in a similar pose as he was in the picture of his first picture from Batman v Superman, and on that picture, I don't know, he just looked a bit too gritty and edgy for me. And I know they're trying to make him look a bit more badass, just to appeal to the new demographic and make Aquaman a lot more of a hard ass and everyone's gonna like him or whatever. So I'm kind of all down on that one, and it doesn't look extreme to the point of, you know, like a 90s version of Aquaman, which I really didn't like. But anyway, he looks very king-like, and I like how they're going on the route that he's a mix between both human and Atlantean. That's always a good dynamic for him right there, and then the suit on that, you can see a lot more gold, which is very good. And on this second picture right here, we can see he's got like some tattoos that look very amphibian, and we also got a bit more of the green with the armory, and it's a really nice touch, I've gotta say. It really looks great. I like what they're doing with Aquaman so far. Like, I was a bit optimistic on the first picture we saw from Batman v Superman, but after seeing these two concept arts, I can safely say, yeah, Jason Momoa looks really great as Aquaman, and he's really gonna kill it. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do to the character for many other films to come. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. He looks really good. He looks like Aquaman to me, and he doesn't look like a joke. So with that being said, let's bring on to our next character in the squad, which is Cyborg. Now, first we've got the injuries he has right there, and it really looks grotesque. I really like how it looks very burnt, but at the same time you can see the cybernetics, and you can see the white metallic eye it looks on this picture, and he really looks so burnt and fucked. It really looks so good and creepy. It really adds to what DC represents being more of a darker version to Marvel, which is very nice for them to really separate themselves from Marvel, because DC's always more known for being a lot more mature and dark than Marvel. And yeah, that's a really grotesque look. Now on the other side of that, I'd like to take a good look at the armory, which is on the following picture that's coming up right now. And I don't know, it really looks weird. I'm not used to it. Like, I'm not gonna say I hate it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say it doesn't really blow my mind. Like, it kind of reminds me a bit like something from Terminator, like from the second one. I forgot the name from the top of my head. I know I suck. But I like how it looks organic though. I like that, but I prefer Cyborg as a more bulkier version, much like, I don't know, from the New 52, and I don't know, it just looks a little weird. But oh well, it could have been better, could have been worse. But at the end of the day, this is only concept art. Things may be different, and well, yeah, not bad, nothing terrible, nothing good. But lastly, we got the Flash. Now, the Flash is probably the most interesting one of the bunch, because he, like, as mentioned before, he really does have the metallic look, and he really has like a post-apocalyptic like suit, and it really looks good. It reminds me of something from the online DC game. I think it was DC Online it was called. I'm not too sure. I'm not as good with DC, I'm not gonna lie. But as far as I know, this is Barry Allen still, so I don't think there's really an embargo going along here, unless they're gonna bring Wally West into the TV show sometime soon. But this is a different take on the suit. Like, there isn't any circle in between the symbol, which is very iconic to the Flash in general, and also his fingers are a lot more exposed, which is rather interesting. I think that's meant to be part of him being a physicist to a degree. But yeah, I like the idea how they really touch upon the fact that he can literally jump through time, go back and forth from present to future to past, which kind of makes me think, are they really going to do a Flashpoint Paradox film? Which would be rather interesting, but at the same time, I don't know, it feels a bit soon, but one could tell. And also, an interesting thing is that he doesn't have the wings on his ears or the bolts, which is rather weird that they left it out, but I can see why, just so that he can separate themselves from the TV show of The Flash, because again, different universe or whatever. So yeah, so other than that, this is pretty much all we've got right here. This is concept art, some thoughts. For the most part, I think it's alright. Like, Superman looks good, he's pretty much still in the costume we had earlier, and Man of Steel, which is going to transition to Batman v Superman. Batman looks pretty good. I think the logo may have changed slightly, but that's it. Wonder Woman looks great. Wonder Woman probably my favourite one of the bunch, out the Trinity at least. Aquaman looks good. Flash looks interesting. And Cyborg, I need to see him in motion. So, am I excited for the film? Yeah, of course. And yeah, this is pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on my next video.